Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Greenville Sports Media Podcast. This is Jay here. We'll be bringing you all the news and notes from around the sports world here on this. Of course, we are brought to you by GreenvilleSportsMedia.com and also Arden's Burger and Grill in Central South Carolina. Go by and see Donnie and Angie. They will take care of you. Also, they got a new restaurant coming up pretty soon, which is called Beef and Rib. It'd be in Westminster, South Carolina. Also, we want to thank the Clemson Wine Bar. Go by see Tiffany and her group. They will take care of you there. Upstate Physical Therapy in Anderson, South Carolina. David and Jimmy, they are the best physical therapists. I use them personally. Also, I want to thank Pepsi Cola and the Point RV at Hartwell Lake. That's some of our sponsors that are with us each and every week. Also, don't forget Cheerwine Summer, hashtag Cheerwine Summer, and you'll have a chance to win some great prizes. And of course, we're hoping to get Cheerwine on air as a sponsor. We wanted to let you know that you can always go to GreenvilleSportsMedia.com, get a lot of your news and notes. We also have a ticker at the top that will give you all the news going around the world and also the local stuff. So anyway, we want to bring you up to date on some things. Of course, this is our season 1 podcast of, I should say episode 1 of season 3. Season 3 is upon us with the Fanboys, so we appreciate everything that they do and everything that these guys and ladies are a part of our group, and they do everything from articles to podcasts. I just want to thank each and every one of them. Glad to be associated with them. All right, let's get to it. The Atlanta Braves, right now, lots of injuries. It just seems like every time you turn around, it's another injury for the Braves, yet they're still in the wild card hunt and actually atop of it right now. But hopefully they're going to get back into getting things going on. They brought up Nacho, and Chris Sale's been throwing some great games, even though we just can't seem to get the hitting behind them. But the Braves will be back, and we just need to get rid of some of the injury bug that has hurt us this year with Strider going down and several other players. Ozzie Albies probably won't be back to the playoffs. So the Braves are right now in some desperate need of some help, and hopefully with some of these young guns that are got in Gwinnett and in Rome, we'll get them brought up. And of course, we always know AA is good about going out at during the trade deadline and getting some guys. So we'll see what happens. Next thing is Greenville Sports Media was live at the SoCon Media Days and had some great info come down. Of course, we heard that the SoCon, due to the NCAA lawsuit settlement with players, that they will be having to pay $27 million over 10 years, that's a lot for an FCS team to have to put out. But that's just the way it's going to be, because they have to back pay all the players that was in the past that are still out there, and it's just a sign of the times. I'm not saying that the players shouldn't get paid. I think that for the longest time we already knew they were getting paid. At least the good ones were getting paid, but now they're going to have to backlog and get that going out. And kudos to the Southern Conference for stepping to the plate. They got a lot of great ideas. They're rebranding and just the teams that they have, the 9 teams that they have, playing each other, unlike other conferences where they just pick and choose what they want to try to pad their win-loss record. So I think Michael Cross is one of the best commissioners out there. He knows what he's doing, and he's working hard to keep the SoCon together. We're hoping to have him on here pretty soon, and look forward to that. And also we'll be having different players and coaches from all different kinds of teams. Well, let's get first to the Greenville Triumph, soccer team here in Greenville, part of the USL conference. Greenville this past week beat Richmond 2-0 in a very crucial cup win. They are working their way to the playoffs. This coming Saturday, they'll be taking on One Knoxville. And every game right now is important to Greenville and to making sure they get into the playoffs and have a great seed. This team has really been put together well. hats off to the Triumphs front office and everything that they do. We here at Greenville Sports Media appreciate them. They've been great to us at the games. And just good luck to the Triumph this coming Saturday. And we'll be looking forward to watching them in the playoffs. And that's the Greenville Triumph. The Liberty played this year too. I wasn't able to catch out any of their games. But we wish the Liberty great success in the future. And we're going to go on now to the Greenville Drive. The Greenville Drive, I tell you, they have been really catching on well lately. This past win, they came back against Hickory 7-6 in 11 innings. They are getting to the point where, let's see, they are 42-51. Of course, they didn't have a great start of the season, but they have been coming on strong lately. So just keep on pushing for the Greenville Drive. I appreciate everything they do for us out there. And just Iggy Suarez, he's done a great job with this group. They've had some injuries and they've had a lot of people called up. So, of course, that's part of, minor league baseball. You never have the same team, unlike, the big leagues where you have more of a core group. The core group doesn't last in high A ball. So, but anyway, Greenville Drive doing a great job this year. Looking forward to covering them more and hopefully sneak into the playoffs if somehow they can take this second part of the season. The next group we want to talk about is the Swamp Rabbits. Swamp Rabbits are going out getting some great players, and they got a new coach this coming year. Lord stepped down, and we got a new coach. And they are looking really good, getting ready for their season to start up in the, of course, the start late fall. They'll be getting in gear, and we'll be going and trying to catch some of their games also. The Atlanta Falcons, of course, dear to my heart. The Atlanta Falcons they've just started their NFL training camp, and of course, they haven't had Grady Jarrett play a whole lot. He's cleared, and so is Kirk Cousins. But because they don't want to take chances, they've got him on light duty, I guess you could call it. Jarrett did not. He played some at the first of training camp this morning, but then whenever they started getting a little more physical, they took him out. And then same with Kirk Cousins. He threw a great what was considered the play of the day to Ray McLeod, former Clemson player. Threw a great pass to him, and really got the players and some of the people that was actually able to watch it get excited. So the Atlanta Falcons, we wish them the best of luck this year. We'll be covering them. Also, we have Howie Fresh, who does a lot of our pro wrestling. Definitely check him out at the Wrestling Corner. He does AEW and WWE, and we'll be doing some TNA. Check out his podcast each and every week, and also he writes articles for us. So that's one good thing you can always count on is Howie Fresh bringing you what happened on Dynamite, what happened on Collision, what happened on Raw, what happened on SmackDown, pay-per-views, you name it, he does it. That's Howie Fresh with the Fresh Channel. All right, folks. Well, I appreciate you checking in with us. We'll be doing podcasts all through the year with Greenville Sports Media podcasts and also other podcasts in our company. Check out The Fanboy Season 3. Thanks for joining us. This is Jay.